Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Missed with a slider. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
And a Chancer's Park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Rutledge in foul ground. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Bumgarner, affectionately known of course as Mad Bum, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parker is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a strike. These Rockies guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Iannetta shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Now in the box, Jarrett Parker, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Parker, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Batting third, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Line drive to left. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In is Gerardo Parra as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 3 base hits in 25 tries. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Stepping up now, Ian Desmond, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
On the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Digging in now, Josh Rutledge. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Buster Posey now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1, We'll move to the third with no score. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the third inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a breaking ball stays outside.
もう肉デコさん危ないって書いてますけど。
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
今日はなんか三振がよう取れますね。
And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Now to the plate, Chris Iannetta. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Ah, そうなんですね。
Looking for
昨
the
日も
strikeout.
結
Here's
局
the
それ夜中
1-2.
やろうかな思ったんですけど、
And he struck him out as
結
well.
局
So the bottom of the order
やらん
providing
か
a
った
little
ですね。
resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason
いや、
why.
また
That
三
was a
振です
good
ね。
change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen
調子いい
a
で
lot
す
of
ね、今
hitters
日は。
look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, John Gray. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home.
やってましたね。
Swung on and missed in that strike 1.
ちょうど
Now,
同
I'll tell
じ
you,
時
if
間
I'm
帯
pitching right now,
に
I'm not
ね、
throwing anything
秋
near the
猫さ
strike
ん
zone
と
until these
スイ
guys
さん
prove
が
they can
配
lay
信やってた
off.
から
They're
ね。
just being way too aggressive.
で、Ⅳが結構伸びたんですよ、あれ。0時過ぎてたんちゃいます、あれ。ホロラーがっくりで、終わってからまたBO4 をやる言うてたんですけど、なかなか始まらんくてね。で、待ってる間に寝落ちしましたね。
The 2-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Crawford is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
なんかそれはあったみたいですね。多分あれちゃいます。また TSM が不具合やったんちゃいます。
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by.
来年もまた発売されますからね。
Lofted in the air out to right field.
これは伸びがないかな。
And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second?
それか。
And the throw in gets away from him. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett
Riding
Parker.
in once again, Jarrett Parker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
おもろいっすね。
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Sliders in for a strike.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
まあ来年はね、プロ野球スピリッツも出るっていうことで、楽しみですね。
Popped him up. Arenado is there for it, and that retires the side. One left for San Francisco. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. In now, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
そうですね。まあ、その時によったら、やたら点入る時もあるんですけど、入らん時は全然入らないですね。まあ、それはそれでいいけど。そう思いますよ、おそらく。
0-2, here it comes. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
昨日ね、ちょうど仕事終わって帰ってる時やったんですけどね。一応挨拶だけしたんですけどね。
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
終わってからまたちょっとね、電子レンジ買いに行ったりしてたから。
2 balls and 2 strikes.
電子レンジと買い出しと、
Hit sharply toward the right side. Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Austin Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way.
時速400キロ。新幹線より速いんですけど。
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
昼の現場が早く入れたからね。
Swung on and missed for strike number two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to
からね。
recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. On to first, but it's too late. The first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Into the box now, Josh Rutledge.
相手の監督、ビデオ判定言ってこんかったですね。今のでもビデオ判定したらセーフ、アウトかもしれないですよ。一応セーフで通ってますけどね。
So two away for the Giants here in the fourth, and that'll bring in the right fielder Hunter Pence. From the stretch, and he gets the call that time for strike number one. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Through 4, still tied, nothing.
なんて言ってるんでしょうね。
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up.
Nolan Arenado.
今のプレーが自分の場合やったら絶対ビデオ判定要求しますよ。
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
意外に伸びましたね。
Nolan Arenado touches them all, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Ines
Gerardo Parra. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at
な
bat.
かなかね、ライトにホームランっていうのは入りにくいんですけど、ギリギリ入りましたね。
Hit out toward second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
At the plate, Ian Desmond.
松井なんと。松井の場合はもうパワーがちゃいましたからね。
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Ryan McMahon now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Desmond stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he might have been in there safely regardless of the throw, but you can see he just didn't get on top of the ball enough, and it sailed on him. That usually happens when you try to rush yourself a little too much.
A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Iannetta carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 1-0 Colorado. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point.
いや、なんか気分的にちょっともうちょいやりたいなと思ったんで。普段やったらね、5回の表で終わるんですけど。粘土を集めています。あ、マイクラですか。
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
たまにはね。
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Blackman, but he won't get there. It falls in.
セブンの方ですね。
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants leave 1. It remains 1-0.
チェンジアップでなんかタイミングが合わないですね。
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
ああ、そうなんですね。ちょうどピッチャーがね、バッター入っとったから。
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
まあまだランナーはね、おらんからよかったですけど。
0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side.
Yes.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Here's Joe Panik. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. LeMahieu over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Jarrett Parker. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff, and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And he's really giving some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
今のはボール高かったですけど。うわ、振り遅れましたね。
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
打てないって読まれてますよ。うわ、当たりはいいけど真正面。
Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford is calling for it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This one for Crawford is short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. Crawford moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And, look inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Chop
これはまたすごいフォーム。
Arenado has it on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Rutledge.
Ready once again, Josh Rutledge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. One out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Popped him up.
ストレートなんですよね。
And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
On its way is pitch number 75. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out, nobody on. Looped out toward third.
Wow,
oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Ryan McMahon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
ちょっと2番手ピッチャーを準備しときますか。
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Beautiful diving catch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game.
まだでも2失点やからね、悪い感じじゃないんですけど、打線がなかなかね、
So one gone for the
援護
Rockies
でき
here in
へ
the
んから。
8th, and standing in now, the catcher Chris Iannetta. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
ピッチャーですか。スクイズはないと思うんですけど。
John Gray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Wow, got it.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Now, look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Oh, 体力がやばいですね。
2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Rutledge is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
なんとか抑えましたね。
Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants nothing. Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Popped him up.
うわー、打ち上げた。
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
結構このチェンジが厄介ですね。
A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
まあホームランね。
The next
な
0-2.
かなかそれもね。おっと、
Lifted into the air out towards center field.
これも伸びがないですね。
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. This is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Swing and a miss, 3-1. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
今日のヒットっすね。ちょっと変えましょうかね。
Kelby Tomlinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here over 3 in the game so far.
どうしようかな。変えようかな。ちょっと変えましょうか。 この人にしましょうかね。
Gregor Blanco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Gregor Blanco.
甘いけど詰まってる。めっちゃ甘い球なんですけど、今。
Giants leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0.
微妙にずれてますね、なんか。
Kelby Tomlinson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Gregor Blanco will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
もう最後の9回の裏でいかんとしゃあないですね。ああ、ここあれですか、バルデスさんじゃないですか。この間、打たれとった。
Jose Valdez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for
今
a
回
full
は抑え
strike.
てほしいですね。
Well, they
前回
really had
全
an
然あか
answer
んか
for
ったか
keeping
ら
him
ね。
in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
High in the air. Valdez waits on it. 1 away. Nolan Arenado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Blanco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Striding in for the Rockies, Gerardo Parra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Two and 1 to Gerardo Parra. The 2-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Ian Desmond would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Tomlinson over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
Missed with a slider.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's...
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 10, Evan Longoria.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Rutledge.
Evan Longoria. もうこのピッチャーも完封やるつもりですね。
And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Whoa, すげえ。思いっきし当たってました。
Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Wow.
And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a
今のはやばい。
shot. See him down on a knee, but if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for
今
the
ま
great
た飛ん
pitching
だとこ
so
ろ
far
が
in this one.
ちょうどサードの方行ったからアウトになりましたね。いや、怪我してないですね。このまま投げてるから。
Ground ball foul down the left side. Longoria stands at second with 2 gone.
強烈な打球でしたね、今ので。
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That
まあ
one really
最後やっ
doesn't
た
mean
ら
anything with
投
the
げ
lead
さ
they've
すっ
got.
ていうのもある
The
やと
hitter
思うんで
is
す
the
けど
guy
ね。
that can turn this game on its head.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Last strike here for the Giants. Lying toward the gap in left center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score of this one today. The Rockies used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Madison Bumgarner takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon, with the victorious on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
もう一発にやられましたね、今回は。
No runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
このサードの守備もうまかったですね。まあ、しゃあないですね、今日は。まあ、勝つ時もあれば、負ける時もありますからね。はい。お疲れ様です。ではでは。